The increased security for Sanders comes days after she was asked to leave a small Virginia restaurant whose staff members are opposed to the Trump administration's policies. News of Sanders' beefed-up security detail was first reported by NBC News. The Secret Service declined to comment. Sanders' father, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, revealed his daughter's family was heckled even more than what was originally said by the owners of Red Hen in Lexington on Friday. The conservative politician made the remarks Monday on The Laura Ingraham Show. Share this article. Share. There's a part of that story that has not been told, the former governor said. He went on, once Sarah and her family left, of course Sarah was asked to please vacate. Sarah and her husband just went home, they'd had enough. But the rest of her family went across the street to a different restaurant. The owner of the Red Hen, nobody's told this, then followed them across the street, called people and organized a protest, yelling and screaming at them from outside the other restaurant and creating this scene. The Christian minister added that several of his daughter's liberal in-laws were in attendance to the humiliating dinner outing. He said the relatives spoke out against the Red Hen owner's behavior and said they acted out and inappropriately. One of them walked out and said, "Look, I don't like Trump. I'm not a supporter. I'm a far considered liberal, but you guys are embarrassing me and you're not helping your cause." The conservative commentator called the incident really tragic and what the left has been reduced to while discussing the matter on the Ingraham Show. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump Monday trash-talked the Virginia restaurant. In a tweet, Trump said that the Red Hen restaurant should focus more on cleaning its filthy canopies, doors, and windows, badly needs a paint job, rather than refusing to serve a fine person like Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Trump said, "I always had a rule, if a restaurant is dirty on the outside, it is dirty on the inside." The president, an admitted germaphobe, has said he prefers eating at fast food chains rather than independent eateries because he trusts them more. Photographs of the restaurant, a 3-hour drive from Washington, appear to show no evidence of serious disrepair to the red building with hunter green awnings and white doors and trim, though recent images show some awning wear. The restaurant's most recent health inspection, reported by the local news site Patch and available online, includes no record of violations. Inspectors noted good food unit temperatures, said staff had clean uniforms and aprons, and observed excellent job on code dating. Sanders tweeted over the weekend that she was asked to leave the restaurant by its owner Friday evening because she works for Trump. Sanders said that she politely left and that the owner's actions say far more about her than about me. She told reporters at a White House briefing, "Healthy debate on ideas and political philosophy is important. But the calls for harassment and push for any Trump supporter to avoid the public is unacceptable." The restaurant's co-owner, Stephanie Wilkinson, did not immediately respond to a request for comment from the Associated Press on Monday. She, however, told the Washington Post that her reasons for booting Sanders included the concerns of employees who were gay and knew Sanders had defended Trump's desire to bar transgender people from serving in the military. Several other Trump administration officials, including Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen, have been confronted in public in recent days amid intense fury over an administration policy that led to an increase in the number of migrant children being separated from their parents after crossing the border illegally. Nielsen cut short a working dinner at a Mexican restaurant last week after protesters shouted, "Shame," until she left. Trump policy advisor Stephen Miller was accosted by someone at a different Mexican restaurant who called him a fascist, according to the New York Post. The displays of hostility have set off a fierce debate about whether politics should play a role in how administration officials are treated in public, with Sanders' father, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, denouncing his daughter's treatment as bigotry. Sarah Huckabee Sanders added, "We are allowed to disagree, but we should be able to do so freely and without fear of harm. And this goes for all people regardless of politics."